Okay. Whoa. Okay, gotta get the music up. Let's connect to that chat while the app opens. Dude, if I do get that new desk, what the fuck am I gonna do with my water? Because I really would not like. I think it's fine. Maybe depends on if it's soft like this. Good starting song. Okay, today we are going to be spawn proofing some more and hopefully. What is up with this? Why is this? Okay. And hopefully getting the gold farm up and done, I would say. If we do get it up and done, we will resource gather for the storage room, most likely. Because I'll need to get a bunch of quartz for observers, bunch of cobblestone, a bunch of wood. We'll just need to get a lot of stuff like that. Hello? Is my stream good? Okay, my stream could just dropped on. Are we good? Everything working? I hope so. You guys go stop. You're very loud. Okay, why does everything keep dropping like frames so bad? Amanda, thank you for liking the live. I appreciate it. You're so touch. Okay. What's up? What's up? I mean, this isn't working too bad. It's definitely just not working as efficient as it can. So we will. Let's go. I think I just need to get slabs, to be honest. We also need to get. I do have that wood shulker box. And we can make a bunch of chests and stuff real quick. Yeah, so let me get my ender chest. Let me get my what you gonna be doing today? We're just gonna be spawn proofing. Oh my god, dude. I'm slacking on the stream stuff today. We're gonna be spawn proofing the nether just so the gold farm works a lot more efficiently. What I'm going to do right now is just get a bunch of the chests made up. And the whatever it's called. The hoppers as well. Let's do that. Where's the hoppers? Oh wait, I gotta make the chest first, dumbass. Okay. Maybe not that many hoppers, but maybe take like half of this. Do 25 for now. Okay, nice. Do I want to do it to where it like snakes out, or do I just want to do it straight down? I think straight down's fine. I just don't really have like a easy way to do that, I guess. Be here for a while longer than I did expect to. Okay. Let's not do that. How about that? um. Okay, we're kind of wasting time trying to do this. Everything's doubled up. That's a lot of. Like, so these, they're going to just pile up the very front one. And then it's just going to fill that way. So that's fine. Here, we'll do this later. We'll do this. We'll come back. Let me throw all this stuff up real quick. Because I need to grab a bunch of slabs. And I don't really know what I want to use for the slabs yet. So I got to go figure that out. We will leave these two shulker boxes here. Yeah. Let's go get a bunch of slabs now. It should be that way. Yeah. Once we get the slabs, we'll go back down and just basically spam them out. I'll probably just fill up these shulker boxes with them, to be honest. We'll empty out some of this extra stuff as well. And then grab maybe some more empty ones. Okay, that one's not even got that much stuff in it. You do though. Where did I put the... Is it over here? No, so I'm gonna guess it's gonna be around here somewhere. Throw it there. Empty, empty. I have a shroom light one, I thought. Yeah, there we go. I don't even know where to throw these grindstones, to be honest. Throw them in there for right now. Go throw these trapdoors over here. Alright, thank you, Dixon. I wouldn't say member, but I would say supporter. Or ally. I guess they use ally as their word. I'm doing good, how are you? I could make a fuck ton of stone ones right now. I feel like that's a good idea. These are all empty. Yeah, let's just do that. Give me a bunch of you. Don't I have a stone cutter? I thought I had a stone, it's down there. I feel like I should put it here somewhere. See, that's doing good. Spreading the love. Hey. a little fruity. My bad. It's gonna be the same speed if I do it in the in a crafting table. Bam, 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 bam. We think that's enough? Dude, if I need more than that, we have issues. Which one's empty? Do that. Put that back in there. I'll take that much. Why not? We'll go see. Hopefully this should be enough. But if it isn't, oh well. We'll come back. We'll just spam this stuff everywhere. Everywhere we can, we will just throw slabs down to make it less spawning. Yeah, I probably could have made it to this without doing that, but... Like this, we can break because it's like kind of useless to like put slabs on this. Oh, what's up, dude? Yeah, see how much... So this is all spawning area. This is all where they're spawning. That's why there's so many of them here. And then down below here as well. Alright. Let me get more chests. Or more rockets. I don't know why I said chests. I will... Okay, that's probably a good idea. I will mine all the, quartz I see. And I'll just take the quartz. I didn't really want to do this because I think it makes the nether look very ugly. But... it's what has to be done. It's probably one of the easier things to do rather than sitting here and mining netherrack for the entire day. Come here. Thank you. I wonder how much of this I've actually crafted, and then secondly to that, how much I've placed down, because I feel like I've done a lot with stone slabs already this world. Like, I don't appreciate that. Get out of here. I don't know if I need to go this low, but I am anyways. Bam. Get out of my way. Go way over here as well. I guess, yeah. Let's stop that. I don't really need it recording at the moment. That's a good way, I guess I could check too by using that. What's up, Trash Flamingo? I didn't know you were going to be able to stop by for a minute. I think you're at lunch though, aren't you? McDonald, thank you for the follow. I think we're almost to 500 TikTok followers. I will try to have a good stream. When you get home, I'll have to show you a TikTok I did. I don't think it's the best, but for like just learning how to do it, I think it looks really good. And I think the more I mess with the mod, it'll be fun. Hey, yeah, you guys are messing up my farm over here. You guys get out of the way. I think with it's perfect for like the kind of stuff I do over here. So they'll making cool TikToks cool. Hey, you still haven't messed with your identity in chat. You got to mess with your chat identity. So that way it puts your sub badge next to your name instead of like that first and that sword. Okay, I'm gonna definitely need a lot more slabs. Actually, that can be that. Same thing with that. I guess let's go to where this is. This will be the line I make. And then we'll stop it there. What's up, Akari? Akari? How are you doing? This is the line, right? It's not working. I have to mess with it later. You might have to do it on your PC. And then I'm doing good. I'm good to hear that you're just fine. Why are you just fine? You're not like great, good? Is it just kind of like another day in life type of beat? Yeah, why not? Yeah, just another old day. Yeah, I feel you there. So that's what we'll continuously do. We'll continuously monitor it. I don't know why I placed one there instead of just placing that. Like that. Like I can do this like for a lot of places. Okay, let's fill this in. Maybe I definitely gravely understated the amount of slabs I'm gonna need. Bam, 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 bam. Let's fill this in. Is there a pig that was pissed off at me? Yeah, he was, but he's fine. Where should the line be over here? There. Where did I go on this side? I think I went a little, a little bit further than this. Oh no, I perfectly timed that up. Nice. Why are we misplacing blocks? Come on, dude. I'm definitely gonna do over there too. Maybe is that a area I have to go up above? It is. So I'll have to do up here. We'll do it. I'm already up here. So, um, love the chair background, like the chair itself, or like the fucking like power box that's back there. Oh, the color. Okay, okay. Yeah, I got this for Christmas last year. Um, I I didn't pick it, but the one I told, I was torn between this one and the Naruto one from Secret Labs, because I'm a big Naruto guy. And the one that I ended up getting was this one, which is fine. I think it's better because it's more basic, so it's going to go with more. So that's kind of why I was okay with it. Let's throw these mushrooms away. But, and then the same vein behind that is Secret Labs has like skins. So if I wanted to, I could honestly just buy a skin of the Naruto stuff and do that if I needed to. Yeah, Naruto is great. Naruto was my first big, I would say, major anime. My first anime was Death Note. I feel like that's a lot of people's first animes. And then after Death Note, I watched Naruto. Or did I watch another short one? I might have watched another short one that I can't just remember off the top of my head. But Naruto was like my first major one. And then I watched a couple smaller ones like Jujutsu Kaisen, Attack on Titan. Actually, I think I watched Attack on Titan right after. But I'm not 100% sure. And then... yeah, I watched Bleach. Watched some other small ones. Caught up in One Piece through the manga. I wasn't going to watch One Piece. And then I watched Hunter x Hunter recently. Dr. Stone is one that I'm watching. Don. I'm just a big anime guy. The keyboard I currently use is a High Ground Naruto collab keyboard, which I love. Okay, we gotta go all the way to here. I'm waiting for them to do more collabs with their 70%. I have watched Demon Slayer. That was one of the ones I watched in between. I think I was watching that one during Attack on Titan or after Attack on Titan. I don't remember. I think actually, no, I was watching Attack on Titan, then I watched it after Attack on Titan. But yeah, I'm waiting for High Ground to do more collabs on their 70% keyboards, because mine's a 60% currently. And I don't have F function keys, and I have to like hit FN to hit the keys. And it's it's rather annoying. Because Minecraft uses F keys a lot. So... I need a different keyboard. And I just like the way their keyboards feel, sound, yada yada, all that jazz. So that's why I'm kind of too... I don't want to really get a different one at the moment. Because I had another one. And also the way they laid their keyboards out is a little different than some of the other one I have. So theirs is a lot more compact down. And I had a Logitech G Pro keyboard, and it's a lot more spread out, and I didn't like that as much, so I just kept using this one. But they came out with 70% keyboards that have function keys, and I was like, oh, I'll just wait till they do a cool collab and I'll just buy that one. And they have yet to do one that's really intrigued me. They did like a blurry one, which I liked a lot. I just didn't buy it. What do you mean, why not? To which part? Because I feel like I just went on a very long rant, and then I kind of forgot what I was on about. I do that a lot. Sometimes I'll rant about stuff, and it'll be basically just yapping. There'll be no meaning behind the words sometimes. But I really like Demon Slayer. Zenitsu is my favorite character. Even though he was a crybaby for like the beginning of the part, and then now he locked in. Christian dropped the Prime sub. What are you doing in here, dude? Did you subscribe with? Yeah, Prime sub. What the heck are you doing in here? Can you get out of my way? What you been up to? I haven't been on playing or any. I don't think anybody's really been on that I've seen, and if it has, it's because I've been probably going to bed at like 9 o'clock like an old person. Bam. I don't even know if anybody got the new COD. I hadn't really asked. I didn't. Other than Friday nights and Saturday nights. Gotcha. I should be able to get on next Friday and Saturday, most likely. Just because I'm off Saturday. But I have to work Black Friday. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, you guys look up BO7. Lexi bought it. I'm just not really. I don't know. Not in the mood to play COD or buy COD again. I've been vibing with Minecraft. I kind of want to try Arc Raiders, but I also have to spend money on that. I don't know how I feel about that at the moment. But I'll definitely come chat it up with you guys, since I haven't been in there in a while. Bam, bam, bam. I looked at him. Yeah. I do appreciate the Prime sub. It's like, I think. Hey, can you calm down? Where are you running off to? What are you doing? I'm in the predicament right now, so I've been looking at it because I got a different job, but it's still in retail. I don't know if Ryan and them told you about it. I don't want to out it because it's like the only one down here, and I would kind of DDoS myself, I guess, kind of. But I'm making a lot more money, and by a lot more I mean like $5 more an hour. But I can get overtime and a bunch of other stuff. So I've been looking at getting the Secret Labs desk, but I'm unsure if I want to do that or not. Because it comes with like a cable management tray. So I can just throw all my cables in that and not really manage them and just kind of hide them. So I've been thinking about doing that. What are we doing, guy? Why do you keep coming over here and then running away? That's what I hadn't heard anybody say anything negative about them. They're just like, yeah, that's I was gonna do like PayPal Pay in 4 because like $1,200 at one time is kind of ridiculous, but just doing like 4 payments of $300 isn't as bad. It is motorized. It is a sit to stand desk, which that's what my desk is now, but I never used the standing feature. But then the other predicament I'm in is what do I do with this desk? Because I don't have Facebook Marketplace, so I'd probably have to get Facebook just so I could sell it on there. And I'm sure this thing would be gone very soon. If that's the case. Yeah, so I'm torn if I should get the Akatsuki one. Because they have like a Naruto desk mat. And then they also had like a microfiber like suede one that I thought was kind of cool. but I was like, do I really want to get like suede? I feel like that's just gonna be such a hassle. Like it's gonna look sick, but it's gonna just be a pain in my ass to try to keep clean and do all that stuff with it. Man, there's a lot of. Is it this block? No, it's like 2 over, right? Yeah, it's like that 2 blocks over that way. But so like base, it's like $7.99, but obviously I feel like you got to get the like some of the accessories. So I was gonna get the monitor mount that isn't like the one I have currently. So the one I have currently is it's like 2 poles, and they like are both from the same vantage point, and they just kind of twist out. Nice job, Keith. So yeah, the monitor mount I have now is like this, and they come up from poles right here, and then they swivel out this way. The one that with the desks that I want to get is like a plate, and it slides in on both sides of the plate, so you can like have one kind of up higher, one kind of down lower, and then go out that way. Hey, I'm talking to the boys. See, if you had Evolve as your professor like I did, Keith, you'd be passing all your classes. You wouldn't have to worry about failing or anything. I guess I don't even know if you really were like a professor. You were like a professor aide. You just taught like the labs. But still. I go over 2. Okay. Oh, wait, no. I was about to say, it's probably like one of your last exams before, I guess, Christmas break. And then you guys probably come back for like a week and then do finals like Cameron does. That's like 90% of professors. Like you'll get some cool professors that don't care about you or anything, and they just do whatever they want. And then you'll get some that genuinely want to help you pass and help you in. Took a review graded study guide and got an 80. Yeah, there were some professors that I had where I was like, what am I doing wrong? Like, I feel like I'm doing everything right, and you're still like not helping me, and like you're just being a bad teacher if I'm not like getting this information. We don't have to do this row, or I won't right away. I just said I wasn't gonna do that row. Alexa's dad not just give you. So they're kind of not on speaking terms at the moment. It's kind of weird. He's gonna, if he gets us anything, we need a new bed frame. So it's gonna be a bed frame from Nebraska. Double doctorate in chemistry? Is that dude mentally okay? And secondly, why is he teaching at your college and not like a D1 college? Is the second question to that. Does he have a doctorate in like organic and then a doctorate in inorganic chemistry? I don't know if you can even do that. That's just the first thing that popped in my head. Okay. I guess that makes sense. can you move out of the way, please? Thank you. Multiple guaranteed admits to larger engineering and chem schools for doctoral programs. Okay. Why'd you... Good luck then. Godspeed. Bam. Ah, I fucking went away. I'm gonna mine all this out. Got to get back to work. Hey, I understand. Thank you for stopping by. I'll maybe talk to you next Friday if I can get on. Maybe if you guys are on whenever I'm on Friday, like whenever I'm not going to bed or something. I'll definitely get on, chat for a minute. Yeah, join the chat. Love you, miss you too. Thank you for the Prime sub again. Hopefully I'll be able to send you with a new hip. I can formulate atoms and elements. Do you have to take all the way up to organic chemistry, or can you stop after Chem 2? Okay, let's go get more slabs. Just Chem 2? Okay, then you're lucky, because organic chemistry is like the most just stupidly confusing thing for no reason. Like, formulating atoms is fine until you have to do atom orientations. Physics, that one might be a tough one. Because like organic chemistry, so like you're just worrying about, okay, so like this atom forms to this atom and creates like this kind of bond. In organic chemistry, it's like, okay, what's the shape that bond takes? Because the bonds will take certain shapes, and you'll either get like a chair configuration, or I don't even remember, bro. They were all it was so hard because you're like having to like think about it in your head, or like the person was like, dude, if you buy our professor was like, buy models because models will make you like think about it easier, and that shit was just not it. It was like, what am I doing right now? We're doing the shapes based off memories. What does that mean? Like linking it to like a memory you have? Okay. Should I just take the rest of this and make it slabs? Yeah, why not? Throw this quartz up real quick. Should I just do cobblestone or what should I do? Okay, let's go get a bunch of stone real quick. Maybe. Should I just use cobblestone? See, it's gonna make me upset if it's not all the same. Like intro to OChem stuff. Yeah, see, we didn't really do all that. So it wasn't that bad. Are you at least done with football? Yeah, that should be more like, oh, that should be like Chem 2 stuff. Like, you shouldn't have to worry about OChem stuff until, like, realistically OChem 2. Even then, it's not like... OChem 2 is more so just like... Or not Chem... Or Chem 2 is just math stuff. From my memory of doing it. It was just more math. Which I was fine with because I'm good with math. Or... I can't remember. One of them was, like, more math chem. And I was like, oh, this is fine. This isn't that bad. And then one of them was not that stuff. I was like, this is not fine. And then I got to OChem and I was like, and I think I passed it with a B. I might have gotten a C in OChem 1. I think I got a C in OChem 1 actually. I think it was one of 2 C's on my transcript. That and medical terminology. Hopefully you get a good class for medical terminology if you have to take that, which I'm assuming you do because I think it's a prereq for like most like PT schools. And hopefully the professor at your school teaches it better than the one that was at my school, because mine, it was an online class, and so like trying to teach it to yourself was just not it. Then a week of workouts, then Christmas break, and back to them. Am I full? Yay. Basically. Okay. We'll get rid of that. Got an A in midterm online? Yeah, I got a C in that class because our professor was so like anal about it. And like if it was online, like obviously most classes in an online college people cheat in, and he made it to where every exam was proctored, every quiz was like 5 minutes, so you didn't have time to like cheat. And it was just like, bro, what are we doing? Why are you doing this to me right now? Jameson Williams. Is this for your like is he gonna start? Are you gonna pick him up? Is it who you should start this week? Bro, I need to look at my fantasy. Um who do the Lions play and who do the Colts play? Start? Okay, is it starting for your flex? I guess it doesn't matter if you're just starting them. Get this thing out. Flex, sorry. Colts play the Chiefs. Lions play the Giants. Probably start Williams in that situation. I don't have him or haven't like paid attention to him. How has he been doing this year? Because he's number 9, right, on the Lions. He's like their like this good second option, right? I think Williams is better, but Pierce is like the number 1 guy in Indy, right? Good 3 games. Yeah. Pierce is second. He's the second guy. Who's there first? There. Let me see. I'm trying to think of names. Is it Downs? Josh Downs is the number 1, right? Or Oh yeah, Pittman, Pierce, and then Downs. That's right. Yeah, I think the Lions have a better, like that's a better situation to like score more, in my opinion. Even though the Giants I think do have a decent defense. The Colts versus the Chiefs, I feel like with the Colts and their offensive weapons, it's just gonna be like feed Jonathan Taylor more. So like that's just he's just getting way more touches than Pierce could possibly get. Whereas the Lions like to spread that around. If that makes sense. It probably doesn't, but that's kind of how that's always my thought process through like fantasy stuff. But I also am like 3-7 because I have AJ Brown. So, and I'm not vibing with that. Dude, what is this bug? But I did have Travion Henderson finally go off last week. I decided to start him, and he finally went off because J.K. Dobbins was hurt. I was like, fuck it. I guess I got to start him. And he didn't let me down like I thought he was going to. Yeah, he's fine. The Patriots are looking scary. So I think that was their weakest point on their offensive like side of the ball was their run game. And if Travion Henderson keeps playing like this, they very well could make a deep playoff run, if not a Super Bowl run. And it's very scary because they're very young. Travion Henderson is a rookie. Drake May's in his 2nd year. It's like, dude. But I enjoy watching them play football more than I do the Chiefs. So I would rather them be like a juggernaut again than the Chiefs. The Chiefs just play like, I don't know, just not good football to watch, in my opinion. It's just like frustrating to watch football. You as well, sir. You'll have to let me come back on Monday and let me know how my advice helped you or hurt you. I will try to remember, and I'll try to pay attention to how Pierce and both of them do this weekend. That way I can know if I was a good shout or not. Last week also did help me out because I had the number 1 and number 2 receivers in fantasy. So I I actually won, which was crazy because I didn't think I was gonna win. Dude, what is this? Like a little fruit fly flying around. What happened with Lexi and her dad? It's like a long story that I don't really want to like hash out, but from my understanding it's just kind of like kind of just like personal drama and him being upset, which makes her upset, and then like I don't think they've really talked in a while from my understanding. Okay, there should be enough stone. Which tomorrow is her birthday, so I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. I'm taking her on a shopping spree tonight to get all kinds of stuff for her birthday. And then I'll decide after that, because I get paid tomorrow too. Once I get paid, I'll kind of look at everything and see how much money I have to get just wait. Right, nobody's gotten me in a while, so you'll have to try very hard because like Lexi continuously tries and she just can't get me. And it's kind of funny. Damn. Hopefully we fill that one up. Oh yeah. No, we don't. It's fine. Okay. I should pull up to your crib and do it IRL. that would honestly be hilarious. If I buy the Secret Labs desk, do you want this desk? I gotta figure out how to get rid of it. I don't know why I'm coming up here. I guess I can post on Marketplace. There'll probably be somebody down here that'll want to buy it. It's a flexi spot. Shit to stand desk. It's a 48 inches long by like 32 inches deep. It's black. I gotta find the cord to make it sit to stand, but as of right now, it's just basically a sit desk because I don't know where the cord is at. It's probably in my like cords junk bin. We'll check and see how well this is working now with a lot of the spawn proofing done. I bought it for like 300. I'd probably only charge about like 180. If I can't find the sit to stand cord, maybe 160. Okay, this shit is just not working at all. Let me start recording real quick. That way I can go see where they're all spawning at below me. Bro, that is a good deal. If I post on Marketplace, I'm gonna post it for 220. Okay. Like, yeah, I definitely need to spawn proof it a lot more. But this way, if I don't get it all done without the recording, I'll have to send you a picture of it. Actually, I can do that real quick. I typed this nice foot fungus, very skilled man. I'll send you what my setup looks like. Where is beef? Did I have so many pictures of Pokemon cards? Dude, where? I thought I had a picture of the setup. Like more recent. That's not like the most recent one. Where is it at? Dude, what? Let me go, because I think I sent one in this chat. He's been sending me too much fucking shit for me to find it, though. Actually, if I just go here, then I go here. Oh, I guess I didn't take one. Here, I'll just send you one anyways. You're early today. I am. It's my fiance's birthday tomorrow. So I am streaming early today to... Where is it at? Where's a picture of the setup? I am streaming early today so that way I can go do stuff with her tonight and then hang out with her tomorrow. Yeah. She was in the stream earlier, but she's at work right now. So... But yeah, that's kind of why I am early today. Just because I got to go take her to do some stuff tonight. And then I'm not going to be live tomorrow, so just trying to get as much done as I can today. I think here I probably should go. I don't know. I don't know what I need to be spawn proofing. I'm just going to be placing slabs for like ever. I don't think anything can spawn more so like that way. I think that needs to be kind of spawn proofed. Maybe over there more. Maybe all this needs to be spawn proof. I don't know. What do you mean it looks nice? It's just stone everywhere. Oh, wait, you're talking about my desk. So it only seems kind of small because I have my PC on top of my desk. If I didn't have the PC on top of the desk, I don't think it would be as bad. But that's what kind of is nice about like the Secret Labs one, which I don't know if I ever got to say it, is that I can buy like a PC mount for it and it like mounts to one of the legs. $60 by $40. Yeah, yours is definitely way bigger than. In all reality, I would like to get like a butcher block desk. That's just kind of like very, very big. And then I'd have to like do a lot of stuff that I don't really know what I'd be doing. Dude, there's a fruit fly, like, or a tiny gnat flying around my setup and bugging me. I like having the bigger space, but I built mine on my own. Yeah. Like, that's like the ideal setup is to build one, but it's kind of hard not being in like a house yet or anything where I know what I could like do with that. I wonder if I can make Lexi, if I can have Lexi use the desk as a tax write-off for like working from home. Good sized desk. I have 3 monitors for my computer, and plus my work/laptop monitor. I wish I could find/build one to fit that stuff. Plus fit the tiny office we have in our apartment. Yeah, that's what kind of the struggle I'm in. So I've been looking at like the Secret Labs desk because I like the Secret Labs chairs, and I like that their products are very, I guess, high quality, well made. And I've heard really good things about the Secret Labs desks. They're just like $1,200, and they Well, $1,200 for the one that I built. So the one I built, I got a dual monitor mounts, a PC mount, um, cable management stuff, and I think that's it. Was cluttering your desk. I try to keep mine clean. My fiance does the same problem. She'll have like 3 different like cups with hers, and I'm like, how do you? It drives me insane. I'm like, you're just like, how are you so clean in some areas, but when it comes to your desk, you're just like you, there's just no rhyme or reason. It's just chaos. I'm like, I have to like mine. I have to keep clean. The only thing I keep on here is my Stanley for my water, and that is it. Everything else is like empty. Oh, I swallowed that wrong. I'm so nervous about like spilling stuff on my desk to where I'm just like, no, I can't have anything that isn't like water on here. I don't even like eating on my desk or eating around my desk. Like it's just a no. See you later. I'm going home in a couple hours. Gotcha. I will talk to you later. Hopefully I see you sometime in the near future. I'm sorry that you possibly failed your chemistry test as well. I'm the same way with my best TBH. It's got a tornado, but clean everywhere else. Yeah. Lexi is like the worst when it comes to that. And then she yells at me. She's like, "How are you? You're like so cluttered everywhere. There's like stuff. Like, can you pick up after yourself?" And then I'm like the same. I do the same. She's got like 4 Dr. Pepper cans on her like nightstand. She's got like 2 more cans on her desk. It's just, I'm just like, what are we doing? It just drives me insane because I guess it's just kind of like certain forms of like, I don't know, not ADHD or something along those lines, but to where it's just you you find comfort in keeping certain things clean, but like other things you just kind of aren't too pressed about. Oh god, that guy's really close to me. Go away. Yeah, I have 2 drinks, notebook that I write all my stuff in, and the notebook for work, pens, it's a fan, and then of course my phone. Nice. But that is what. So back to the Secret Labs desk. One of the things that you can do with like the customization stuff is you can get their monitor mount system, and the one that I picked out slides. So it's like a plate, and then it has 2 slides on each side. So you could realistically put up to 4 monitors in. So you can have like 2 on one side, 2 on the other side. So I was just gonna do that with 2 because I just have 2 monitors. And then if I ever need one in the future, I could just buy an arm, slide it in there, put another monitor up. Um, but just the like customizing and like the freedom with like that desk is kind of nicer than some of the other desks I've seen. This is a lot of slabs. It's having any notes from work and everything. It's messy, but organized. Exactly. It's like organized chaos. Easily cluttered, even without a bunch of stuff. So I just like don't bother with even trying to keep it super tidy. Yeah, which is funny because her desk is bigger than mine. So I'm like, if I had your desk, I would just like have so much extra room for like stuff, and you're just like, so, why? Where'd you guys spawn from? It's kind of funny. She's just, I don't know, a very unique person. Which she hasn't really been gaming too much on it. She games more on the PlayStation than she does on her PC. I guess just because it's easier for her to kind of do that. And her PC is not really the best, so it doesn't really run the game she plays all that well. Compared to like a console is going to run the same game, like capped out, so it's not going to feel as bad. Get rid of you. Where are you flowing from? That's not fun. Oh, that's not really fun at all. I gotta try to plug that. An L desk. See, I would like to have. I had one, or I had 2, when I was like growing up, with my like console setup I had going on. Okay, I'm up here now. And then whenever I moved out, I was like, I'm just gonna buy like like this. So one of the streamers I watched play Rainbow Six. This is basically the same desk he had. And I was just like, I'll just get this. Because why not? And I've liked it and I've made it work ever since. But yeah, desks are very like unique. If I could, so like Dream Desk is a butcher block like L desk, just a massive like super deep, super long, uh, L desk that I can like have a bunch of stuff on like the L part, have my gaming stuff on this side, on like the straight part. But the Secret Labs is like a close second just because of how cool it is. Like, I don't know if I'll ever use like the standing feature on it because I don't use it on the desk I currently have, but um it might be something I look into doing and like maybe using more. But I don't know. Hmm. Let's do that. Break that. Place that. Nice. Oh, I do remember. Yeah. What's up? Is it Nian? Or Stefan? Stefan? Steven? With an F? I'm bad with pronunciating. I can't remember how I pronounced it the last time. Let's just keep going out this way, I guess. I do need to go spawn proof over there. So let's finish this line this way. And then I'll kind of cycle more that way to see. I'll also do another replay recording so that way I can kind of look around. I'm good, how are you? Alright, you're getting too close to there. I definitely hit that. Go that way. That's good to hear. I ran out of stone. Let me just use this real quick. And then once I run out, I'll get a different shulker box full. I'm just spawn proofing my nether right now because I built a gold farm on the nether roof and I am trying to get it to run more efficiently. And currently it is not doing that all that well. So I'm trying to place slabs down everywhere so that way there's less spawning areas for them. Actually, I could just break that. What am I doing? What block was it on? Way over here. This block? Yeah. I tried to join your stream yesterday, Soup. It was like later. Um it might have been like 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock for I think yeah, that is normally the time you get off. 'Cause it's like 9 o'clock for you. And as soon as I clicked off, it said you were offline, and I was like, man, I had like just missed. Itchy face. But I will definitely try to stop by and see what you've been doing on your Forever World, because it's been a minute since I've been in there. 47/8. Yeah. I'll probably stop by today, because I'll probably be done shopping or whatever. I don't know honestly what we're doing. I just told her, hey, this is how much money you get. We'll go do whatever you want. She's like, okay. Should probably buy some Legos or something. Bam, 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 bam. Do I have any? I do. We'll just do this. If this is a better idea. Fill this in over here. And now I'm out. Let's go mine some maybe. This. It's my off day. Oh man. I'll be back tomorrow. And then maybe surprise over the weekend. Another Monday? Alright, then I'll definitely stop in tomorrow since I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. For sure. Boom, boom. Pom, 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 pom. Are you a big TV show person? Or are you big like bigger movie person? Because I was gonna ask you if you watched the new show. Appreciate it. It was good, even if you're just lurking about. Yeah. Got so many farms now. Redstone farmers now. Yes. That's what I'm trying to get set up is a some villagers so I can trade with them this rotten flesh from this piglin farm after this. So that way I don't have to worry about going to mine redstone. I just placed that again. Idiot. That fit perfectly. Bam, 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 bam. Honestly, super behind on TVs and movies. Okay. The Pluribus movie or show, my bad. It's on Apple TV. It's by the same dude who did Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. And I've seen a lot of good things about it. I just was gonna ask if you've seen anything on it, if you watched the episodes yet or not. Because I might start it today. I don't know. Or if you watched Breaking Bad or anything. Because I recently finished both of those shows. Kind of like, I watched Breaking Bad. It took me a long time to watch it, finish it. And then I grinded out Better Call Saul. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, we're out of slabs. This one's full too, right? Nice. I don't know if they can spawn on soul sand. I'm going to guess they can. I've seen bits and pieces, but they haven't actually watched Breaking Bad fully. It's a really good show. I mean, if you're into that kind of show, I guess, too. Like, I've never seen Game of Thrones, just because I was never, like, a big fantasy or, like, medieval fantasy type of person. But after watching Lord of the Rings, I might want to give it a shout. But I've also heard, like, the bad stuff about how it ends. So, like, I don't know if I should actually watch it. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Because I've done this up here, right? Yeah, and I did that over there. That's a lot of lava flowing from up there. I feel like they are definitely spawning up here. Ooh. Since when did you start making lives and TikToks? So I started streaming on TikTok in September? Maybe? Yeah, I think September's a right time frame. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I started in September. I had streamed on Twitch on and off again. Jojo Rabbit, I heard that is really good. I never got around to watching it whenever it came out. Hey, can you go away? But I will definitely have free time over the next few days where I could watch it. I recently just watched Superman. That was good. Back to it. Yeah, I started streaming on Twitch like over a year ago, like a year ago in May. I would do it on and off, streaming Minecraft and some R6 if I felt like it. And then I stopped for a little bit. I picked it back up in December a little bit because I got a webcam for Christmas. And then I stopped again because college was getting crazy. And after that, I picked it back up in September, and I've been doing it a lot more full-ish time since. A lot more consistent, I guess, would probably be the better way to put it. I started it because when I started streaming again in December, I made like a little bit of clips here and there that I would post on TikTok. It was mostly like clips from the Purple app and stuff like that. So, and then after that, I started. Oh God. But yeah, once I started streaming again, I've started posting clips a lot more consistently. And then I did used to stream over on to YT, and then they banned me because I accidentally played copyright music during a stream, and it was like my third time accidentally doing it. And because I thought I had made it to where the YouTube stream couldn't hear it, and I guess it reset a couple of times. And so I'm banned from like going live on YouTube for like until like sometime in January. So I'm just gonna post VODs over there now. Cause yeah, that way I don't have to worry. Cause I could just post the live there later, and I don't have to worry about it being like a live stream or anything. But yeah, I have heard Jojo Rabbit is very sad. Bam. Bam. Cried like 2 times. That's not good, because I'm an easy crier when it comes to movies. I bawled my eyes out watching Perks of Being a Wallflower. I bawled my eyes out, I think I don't know if I bawled. I think I got teary-eyed, or maybe like slightly cried watching, Call Me By Your Name. What was another movie? I thought there was another movie where I like very much cried. I know Perks of Being a Wallflower was one of them, because that one was like a like a very heavy cry. Because that is just a sad movie. There was another movie, because during COVID, me and my fiance, we went to different high schools. So we couldn't see each other because like everything was shut down. And so we would FaceTime each other and like start movies at the same time. And that was one of the ones we watched. And it was so just like, I don't know, emotionally touching. Call Me By Your Name was one we watched whenever we got to see each other again in person, because I think she bought it. And so we watched it, and that one was good. Oh, I cried very heavily. Not heavily. I cried at Good Will Hunting. That's one that I've cried at recently. When I watched it for the first time. That was a very touching movie. Again, I guess just movies with like emotional trauma. Maybe because I have emotional trauma. Maybe I need a therapist. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I used it all. I don't think there might be some other places off to the other side that are heavily done. As someone who works in the mental health field, everyone can definitely benefit from therapy. Yeah, I probably definitely could use a therapist of some sort. But I'm also a man. Hold on. Okay. I'll hold on to my thought. It's a funny thought. I have a fiance. Hey, thank you for liking the live. She's at work right now. Today's my off day, so I'm just by myself for the time being. Oh god, there's a lot of shit down here I gotta do. Let me pick up some of this stuff because I'll probably need it eventually. Tell her hi. I will whenever she gets home from work. It is her birthday tomorrow, so I'll tell everybody that everybody in the stream wish her a happy birthday. Are you back, Soup? You should be back. Maybe. It says on my end it says they're done. I don't know. Hey, we don't do that here, dude. Can you go away? Got him. And now, yes. I was gonna make a joke that I'm a man and men don't need therapy. But in all seriousness, I think men are the ones that need probably therapy the most. One of my favorite things on like TikTok is like it's like the be a man thing where it's like don't read instructions, be a man. Look at the picture and build it yourself. No, I think manly men are men that are in touch with their feelings. People who know like are guys that are okay, like comfortable enough to like talk about their feelings and are in touch with their feelings and their I guess more feminine side. Cuz all throughout high school and even like back in middle school, I remember my mom going to a parent teacher conference, my teacher being like, "Oh, your son's good in class. He just doesn't have he's just very friendly and good friends with a lot of the girls in the class, and I don't know if that's I just want to tell you that." And so look at something and still say it's lost. Be a man. But yeah, I've always been friends with more females. And I don't know if that's just because I was always more in touch with my like my emotions to an extent, I would say. But I always found it easier to make friends with girls than I did with a lot of the guys. Bam, 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 bam. Me too. Yeah. I think it's just something that's I don't know. If you're just some guys are just kind of like meatheads and then some are like a little more easy to talk with about certain things. And being from like Oklahoma, very like deeply traditional, I would say like in a sense, or like conservative minded. It's very easy to like that stuff to not just be like okay, people to like kind of like dismiss it in a way. That makes sense. Boom, boom, boom. I'd rather you be able to show your emotions than be a tough guy and ultimately a jerk. Yeah. That's why I think it's kind of like I don't know. And then you have people on the internet like who are saying like guys are no longer like what happened to tough guys and like they're trying to bring like toxic masculinity back or just something along those lines, and it's very weird. I think if you're a guy in today's society, it's very hard. Like if you're too feminine, you're not cool. But if you're like sometimes too masculine or too like manly, it's also like not looked upon. So it's kind of like hard to find like a good place, I guess. Because like half of society wants you to be a man and the other half wants you to like be in touch. And sometimes like one half of society is going to be upset that you're more one way. So I try to find a balance. I work out. I do a lot of like sometimes manly things, but then I do some like other I guess, manly things like play my play Minecraft and I guess what else? I'm trying to think of what else. Like cry watching movies, I guess is another thing. Um that people would say is not cool or not like very manly. Hey, can you go away? I thought there was a movie I went and seen recently in theaters that got me tearing up. Was it Barbie? Did I almost cry watching Barbie? Minecraft is the manliest move. I do agree there, but some people might not see it as that. If you're not playing like a shooter game or something along those lines. I definitely, whenever I did Barbenheimer, I think I teared up or almost cried watching Barbie. I actually think Barbie's like an accurate depiction of like how men in society like are viewed. Which is kind of funny. What's up, Jujubee? We're just talking about being a man in society in today and how it's a very weird thing because like half of society wants you to be like a manly man and then other half of society doesn't want you to be that, wants you to be like more in touch with your emotions and wants you to actually like be a person and not just like a, I guess, piece of meat is a good way to put it. And I say we're going to the movies, and then the day comes, and we're like, "Yo, people, hey, we're the same way." I love, like, I think seeing movies in theaters is so much better. But I don't know if it's just the way I am, like, hardwired now. Is I'm like, okay, if I go to the movies, I gotta be around people. That's like 2.5 hours of my day that I gotta dedicate to going somewhere and being like away when I could just like watch it, wait for it to watch at home. That's like money I have to spend when I could also wait for it to go to like a streaming platform, which I guess I'm also spending money on a streaming platform, but then it feels more like free than it is like going to the movies and like watching it. And so, as somebody who loves going to the movies, it's very hard for me to want to go nowadays because of all the things that kind of push me away from that. Like just the cost, the time dedication, the people. So I think the last what was the last movie I went and seen in theaters? We can break that block. It might have been like a dude, I don't even remember. Yeah, there's got to be more incentives than just like the movie theater popcorn. I mean, the popcorn buckets they've been doing for a lot of the movies are kind of cool, but then that's like $70 I gotta spend on a popcorn movie bucket. And then I'm like, man, I gotta figure out where to put this in my house. Live action Dumbo or the Pokemon movie? Oh wow. That's like a long time ago. You big Pokemon fan? Do you are you into Pokemon cards? Or you just went to go see the Pokemon movie just cuz? Yeah, it looked cute. Cuz my fiance is definitely on like the cute side. Like that's what got her into Pokemon is the cute Pokemon. I don't know why I put stone on these. Give me back my stone. Just do that. Da -da -da -da. I used to collect them as a kid, but I haven't collected them in forever. I did watch the TV show, so mostly went because of that. Okay. A bit of both, because I really just also like the cute ones. It's fair. Uh, I have like way too many hobbies. I don't know if you were here whenever I had the camera facing a different direction. I have a lot of Funko Pops behind me. Like here, let me grab one. I have some in front of me too, so I'm just gonna grab one of those. Which one do you use? Cool. Go with the attack. So I have a bunch of Funko Pops, and then I started getting into Pokemon cards again. And I'm like, these hobbies are getting a little bit too expensive for me to like stick to. Enamel pins, collect salt and pepper shakers. Nice. I hate that Funko Pops. Like I saw like oh wait, I'm playing the game and you guys are just staring at me. Um I saw Funko like set talking about how they might like have to like basically stop making Funko Pops because they're not making money anymore. And that would be devastating because uh, although I haven't bought one in forever, mainly just because one hasn't really caught my eye. Um, Nor did I have like the money to do it, and now I kind of do. But they're very fun to collect, especially of just like cool characters. Yeah, they said they might. It's a weird situation because they are either not making money from them or they're. It's yeah something like that, where it's a bad situation, and I don't know if it has anything to do with like the tariffs or if it has anything to do with um just like the economy. Well, it probably does because I would say the economy isn't really benefiting collecting right now, at least in America. And I think Funko Pops are a much more like American thing. 'Cause I think their headquarters is out of Seattle, if I'm not mistaken. So it's not like an overseas thing. So I would say it's probably not the tariffs, unless it's hard for them to tariff in the stuff to make the pops. Then that might be a thing that affects it. Oh, I lost that one. Bam. But I love Funko Pops. My fiance got me into them, and then I just started going like really, really crazy into them. I had almost the entire Jujutsu Kaisen line for the longest time, and then whenever I just didn't have the money to buy them anymore, I kind of got behind. I think I'm like missing two of the common sets, and I have a bunch of Naruto ones. There's some Naruto ones that I want to get rid of just because I don't really collect them anymore. But it does kind of. It would suck for them to just stop making them completely. Yeah, I think I have. There's not a whole lot there. I like to go off of the like worth. So at one point in time, I had like 300 or not 300. I had like 3 grand worth of Funko Pops. I think I had like 170 Funko Pops or something around there. Um, my fiance had one from Masters of the Universe. It was Shira, and it was worth like a lot because her uncle is a big Master of the Universe guy. And oh, I fucked that up. I shouldn't have gone that low. And so he got her that one when Funko Pops first started coming out, and it was like a very expensive one. A lot of finished sets. I want to try to finish them, but some are so old it's gonna be hard. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to find them, and then they're gonna be expensive, and that's like kind of the hard thing is like some of the sets when you go to try to finish them, they just keep releasing them, and it's like, oh, well, what am I supposed to do now? Because now there's so many more pops out now. Um, I think I gotta go below here, do this down here, right? I did a little bit. I still got to do a lot. Oh my gosh. that was like the thing with Naruto, is I was like trying to collect the old and the new at the same time, and it was just a pain because I was already like behind, and they just kept releasing like new wave after new wave after new wave, and then one thing that they kept doing that was frustrating me is a lot of the newer pops that they would release were just old molds of like old pops to where I'm like, I don't I don't want this. I already have this pop. You're just re-releasing the same pop, but maybe making it like chrome or glow in the dark or something dumb. So I was getting upset with that. Oh my god, there's no shot that's I guess I'll hold on to these brown mushrooms because these might actually be useful for making like fermented spider ice. Making weakness potions. Oh, what am I doing? But when it comes to Poke cards, I was like the same. Like when I was a kid, back when Kmart was a thing, I went to Kmart one time and I was like, these are kind of cool. And I bought like a thing of packs to open. And I was like, this is really cool. I'm surprised I don't have a gambling addiction. I am very surprised that I don't have a crippling gambling addiction to like just I guess kind of Pokemon packs are gambling. But like as a kid, I used to like want to gamble, like do gambling things a lot. Like I was obsessed with doing like Counter-Strike cases for the longest time. I always wanted to open Counter-Strike cases. I would always buy Pokemon packs that I wanted to open. So I'm very surprised I don't have a crippling gambling addiction due to my like just all the things I wanted to do as a kid that was basically gambling. Whether it's Pokemon packs or wanting to or FIFA packs. I always watch people open FIFA packs. I had no idea how to play FIFA or like wasn't that big of a soccer guy. But like watching people open FIFA packs, I was like, this looks fun. I think you might be the only one in the TikTok chat, Nian. There's a couple people over in the TikTok chat. Or not the TikTok chat, the Purple App chat. But yeah. You might be the only one in the TikTok chat at the moment. TikTok is TikTok. Oh my god, I can't talk. Is hit or miss. It's either like popping or there's like nobody in there half the time. Already did that, so. But I appreciate you for stopping by. Dude, did I get it? Did I catch it? No? Okay. No, why did I place that one? I don't know if I really need to go down this low. Could definitely break all this. Okay, gotta lurk. Work is finishing up, but a lots of end of shift chaos. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Understands. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Bam. Bam. Oh! Okay, we'll leave those. How much of this stuff do I have left? Quite a little bit. Let me go look around and see if there's places. Hey, can you not do that, dude? This might be a hotspot for some spawns. I probably need to do that. Over here definitely is, because where is that hole? Is it over here? It's right there, right? No? Wait, where's my roof hole? Is that it? That's it. Okay. Yeah. So this definitely needs to be covered. This might need to be covered, maybe mined. Kind of mine this down. Okay, not what I wanted to place. Definitely thought I pick block there. I can see that your fiance is happy having you. I would hope so. I can be a handful sometimes, I feel like. But I try to be the best. Especially when it comes to gaming. Because we try to game together. And sometimes I can be very, not rude, but just kind of okay, this can be fucking crazy. Let's not do that. How about that? Let's do that. I can be very competitive when it comes to gaming. So sometimes I'm very, I guess, hard on her. Because I want her to, I want to win. So. Boom, 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 boom. So I can kind of make her upset just because I'm very competitive. We do not. We don't really want to nor think that we should. We're not like the biggest fans of the ideas of having kids, so it's just something we just don't see for ourselves, because I don't think kids are for everybody. Yet some people have kids, even though they're probably not in the vein of having kids. That's a hot take I have. But yeah, we just don't see ourselves as being kids people or parent people, I guess. Probably the better way to say that. We'll be dog parents. More than anything. Like, we have our dog. We'll probably have more dogs. Now those will be our kids. We'll treat them like our kids. That's just kind of what we have agreed upon and want to do. Boom, 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 boom. Master Oogway from Kung Fu Panda. That is a hilarious comparison. I'll take it. I think he's a good person. Spitting knowledge. What is the quote he says? Is it like, go, don't go, noodles? Is that what he says? I can't remember exactly what he says, but I know he says like noodles, and that's hilarious. Dude, can you get out of here? Thank you. You went up like a block, but I'll take it. This might take 2 streams to do, to be honest. Yeah, I can't remember either. Bam. Dude, I could have done buttons, but I feel like this is a better use, because it's actually, it might be easier. I don't know. Okay. Oh, there's still some more right here. Okay, get this done. Should I go over there? I don't know. Did I even get all this? I didn't. What am I doing, bro? Bam, 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 bam. Okay. This up here probably needs to be spawn proofed, if anything, because it's closer up to there. And let's get all the like 1 block gaps at least. Okay. I'm trying to get rid of. Just sent that. Oh, you're good. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. Bam, 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 bam. Why did I place that? Do this, do that, bam. Okay. We do that real quick. Why not? No shot, I just messed that up. What I can do later after the stream is kind of look at the replay and see exactly where these guys are spawning. Every time I use the thing, I'll do a recording. So. Just to see where exactly I need to spawn proof and like if I'm doing a good job. We can grab this. I can do this. Then we can do that. I didn't know 2 people could be on the same account at the same time. Can you not shoot at me? Can we see your kid, dog? At the end of the stream, he's sleeping right now, so I don't want to disturb him. But in about an hour, the stream is gonna be coming to a close. I'll get him then, and that way he can say hi. I just don't want to disturb him because normally he's not sleeping a lot during the day. So since he's napping, bam. Okay, let's do this over here. We're running kind of low. I feel like I'm not going far enough back, but I don't know. He do be chilling. Indeed he do. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Go for like 20 minutes to do something. You're all good. Hopefully you're back before... You should be back before the end of the stream, so that's all that matters. That way you can see the doggo. Bam. Where did I end that one? Like way over there. Oh, wow. Definitely not where I wanted to place that, but okay, game. Okay, get out of here. Bam. Okay. Okay. There's a lot spawning over here. Okay. So we're running out of slabs. We'll go test it again. I'm sure I need to go spawn proof more of like one of the other sides or something, but like that way or that way. I don't know if I can hit you from here. I could have. Okay, you're just gonna keep doing your thing. No, I'm out. No. Okay, that's fine. Let's go test it out. See how much. See if it's made any improvements to it or not, or if it's still bad or what's going on with it. Should be over here. That's right there. See, I wouldn't think I would have to go that way that far because of how. Is that right on the lava? Oh, interesting. Do this. This is probably a smarter idea. Yeah. Yep, that way I don't have to worry about dying. Break that one too. These are the ones that I can just destroy off the face of the earth. Ugh. I feel like I'm gonna definitely need a spawn proof over here. Okay, let's go up there and see how the farm is working. Okay, I'm pretty good at about flying through this hole. Look at that. It was almost working as intended. Because there should always be some just funneling in here. We started recording, so that way we can see. What's up with the baby zombies? Or the baby piglins spawning in here. Okay. Kind of stop the recording now. So that way we can see exactly where they're spawning. I mean, I think it is working a little bit better. I say that. I don't think it actually is all that well. Get out of here. I did not want to come here. Oh well. Let's go get more slabs, I guess. I wonder if it's still raining outside. Today was like a perfect day to play Minecraft. The best weather to play Minecraft is when it's raining and you have no other responsibilities. Because then you can just dedicate 20 hours of your life to just playing Minecraft. Those were the times as a kid. What are you guys doing here? Go away. You missed. So if I get 2 full shulker boxes, that should completely fill 4 shulker boxes with slabs. Correct? Oh, there was a slab still in here. Oh well. Okay. Let's go. We'll fill up those 2 and then, yeah. I'll just keep spawn proofing until I get it to where it's consistently working, I guess. Because I did get it to work in one of my tests of this thing. Where I completely destroyed most of... Or I made a giant chunk to the void below it. It's like rolled at it. And it worked. So... Womp. This is almost at like a reasonable level for how big this mountain was at one point. Bum, 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 bum. I need to figure out what the two mobs I need to fight to get that achievement are. I will have to go to a lot of those biomes because I need a lot of pale moss for my storage build. So it's not what I wanted to do. Because once I do my storage build, the pale moss looks very good with like stone. And I think it'll make a good gradient for the way I want to do that room. Because I think that's what I'm going to do next. And then we're going to get that all done. And then we'll go back to maybe doing the trees. Actually, not maybe. We'll definitely go back to doing the trees after that. Because I need to get those done. I think that's kind of my thought process with this stuff is before I move on to the next project is I want to have 100% of this spawn area done first before I start like a new project. Okay. Let's go over here for a second. Which one is it that's almost full? Oh, wait. I gotta make this mountain look pretty after I'm done with this, though. Oh, it's gonna be fun because of all the chaotic stuff I've been doing to it. This whole mountain basically funded that whole mountain. For the most part. Some of it. I would say below it as well. On the inside. Helped me out a lot too. Okay. Oh yeah, I just need to fill this one up. So we don't need that much more. See where that's at. Very close. Okay. Just pick all this up. I'll just take it back with me. Get me out of here. Let me throw all these away. Bam, bam. I guess I'm gonna throw this coal over here. Should be in this chest. Nice. Another shulker box. Could be a lot of blocks on the ground for a minute. Okay. if I can't figure out how to completely do all this spawn proofing with 4 shulker boxes full, then we got some problems. You guys are still here? Go away. Oh, I almost fell because I missed the jump. See, I knew I was very close. Yeah, because I guess you can see it. That's why I don't really. Let's keep doing over here. I guess I need to go down there. I'll just do that. Why not? I feel like it doesn't, like, I'm in a spawning platform to where it shouldn't go all the way down to the, like, very bottom by the lava lake. But I could be wrong. Maybe it does. Because I know there was some farms where if you, like, wherever the spawning platform was, you could be super high up and it not be, or you were so high up because you were at basically build limit AFK for the gold. And so you didn't really have to spawn proof below you. No. Ow. Okay. Probably destroy that. Stun that up a little bit. Okay, so I've mostly been doing it over here as well. Mainly because it's closer to where the hole is. So maybe we go to a different area and try spawn proofing over there. See if that helps it out a little bit. Since maybe all this area is good now. And I just haven't done those other areas, so that's where they're spawning. So we'll finish this area. Oh, well, I really don't have to put those there. Okay. What are we doing? Okay. Interesting spot. That is. Hmm. That probably needs to go away too. Let's destroy this. Just, I don't know. The spawn proofing stuff, just because I don't have a mod or anything to tell me, is basically just a guessing game. Okay, let's go to a different area and try spawn proofing over there. Ow. Okay. Looks like I just fell for no reason. Let me come up here real quick. All right. Okay. All right, let me just oh, well, that's great. Ow. Actually did a lot of damage. Okay, let's go kind of over here. Because I feel like over here needs to be spawn proofed. Bam. Okay. Was that somebody in my house? What was that noise I just heard? Dog's in here. I had the door locked. I don't think the fiance is home yet. Um, I don't really know if I have to go this far back. Bam, 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 bam. This is a great Mac Miller song. What's up, Tucker? Bam. Okay. Okay. Two spaces. Bam. I hope this gets me pretty close to being perfectly spawn proofed, or oh, I didn't need to break that one. Thought I placed it wrong. So I really don't want to have to keep doing placing slabs and stuff everywhere. Fuck it, let's just go all the way back to this wall. This could have broke all these, but oh well. Why are we doing that? Just trying to get some of that back. This song just reminded me, I cry to music a lot too. I've cried to movies, music all the time. There's a lot of music that just like hits sometimes. Especially like the Mac Miller stuff. Like hearing some of it, I'm just like, dude. There is there? Yeah, okay. This is probably an area that needs a lot of this TLC. Which I don't really have a whole lot of netherrack to just fill this area in right here. I don't know how far back I need to go up here. Because this is obviously closer, as you can see down there. I need to go low too. Yikes. Up here, let's go to like... To like here, maybe? Yeah. Mission left me at the house. I really didn't think I was going to have to be doing this much spawn proofing. Watch me not. Watch there only be like one area when I go back and watch the replay where they're spawning. And that's like the only thing that screwed me over. Okay, gassed. What are we doing over there? It's not cool. Damn. Where did that? So much slabs. My shin itches. Those only babies would be able to spawn right there. Could have done carpet. Because I have that farm. I guess I should go this far. I gotta go down and do more below as well. Lexi, thank you for the like. I appreciate it. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, because let me do all this right here. You're gone. I went too far over now. There goes 2 rockets. Dude, like Minecraft songs haven't been playing in today. That's right. I think I still have 2 shulker boxes left. And that kind of sucks. Both of the gold farms that I have on my old world don't work anymore. Are you guys upset at me? Can they even pathfind me up here? I don't even know if they can spawn down here, but I'm already down here. I have more information about what they can and cannot do once I'm, why am I going so far over? So I watched the replay. For a fool, I hope you don't. Sorry I'm late. Hey, you're good. We're kind of close to ending the stream, but you still made it. That's all that matters. Appreciate you stopping by. You haven't really missed much. Just some yapping and slab placing all around the nether, trying to spawn proof for the gold farm. I don't even think I need to be spawn proofing down here, but I am. So yeah, basically just a giant yap sesh filled with getting stone to make slabs and then making placing slabs for spawn proofing. Okay, let me go up again. Bam, 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 bam. Because I could just break most of this, I think. RP that guy. There's a couple that are doubled still. I need to go over this way. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, they don't die in lava. They're good dudes just chilling down in there. Oh, bad. My favorite mob? I think in a video before I said it was the piglins and the village. Like if it's a hostile mob, it's the piglins because you can barter with them. You can get a bunch of renewable blocks, and then if it's like a non-hostile mob, it's probably the villagers because of the trading you can do with them to get even more stuff. Any mob you can trade with, realistically. Boom, boom. I think are the two mobs that I said that I liked a lot. Just because of the trading potential to get resources from them. Thank you. Okay. I don't even know where else I should because I feel like this is like so far out of the way. Like, I don't know. How much longer do we got? We got about 15 minutes. Boom. Okay, I did not need to mine this. Noted. Guess I can try to get rid of this. Oh well. So where's the hole? The hole's right there. Realistically, probably over here more so, too. What I need to be doing. Just keep going this way. Okay, actually, that's probably the plan. Now that I've done a lot more, I'm gonna do some more this way. How much do I... Okay, let's use this last stack. We'll go back up there. We'll test out the farm. I'll record it. Once I'm done with stream, I'll watch it back and see what the spawning was like. And we'll see where maybe the majority of them are spawning, and then I can go fix that. Okay. Hello? Where is the hole? Right there? Okay. I'm really good at that for some reason. See, like, it should be like this all the time. Maybe. Yeah, oh wait, I'm not recording. Okay. So obviously, like, I would say like 10 to 20 at a time are spawning up there. At the most. Sometimes 0. I don't know if I was using that sword. Yeah, so we'll have to continue doing spawn proofing for the next time. Again, but oh well. At least we got a majority of it done today. And now that I have this mod, I should be able to go look and see exactly where they're spawning. Because this thing should be blowing my end Enderman XP farm out of the water in terms of like XP production. Like that's what it should be all the time. Except like just a flow. Because I think down here should be out of range of like some of the spawning platforms up there. But yeah, we'll stop recording. I do want to do something different today. So normally we do like the dailies. I gotta hit my thing. How long is it gonna to save that file? Okay, we'll go do this while we hopefully that file downloads while it's all tabbed. Doesn't. We'll have to figure it out. A 4-ingredient grilled cheese? I thought grilled cheeses need like 3 ingredients. Butter, bread, cheese. Okay. So I want to do this for like 2 reasons. Because okay, great. This will be a perfect perfect TikTok clip.
Hello there.
What's up, Miwa? How are you doing? You're joining in at the tail end of the stream, unfortunately, but this is a good tail end of the stream because I've never done this before. So this will be fun to do. I don't know why that's still trying to do that. I don't know. Big cam. Nope, wrong. Display capture. Okay. We're going to be doing a tier list of all the Minecraft woods today. So let's start with all the, okay, it does go in terms of wood to stripped wood to planks. So oak wood is I think oak wood's like an A. I think like it's easy, it's good to build with. It complements a whole lot of other woods. Oh, is it a B? Like, okay, so this is strictly just the log. This is just strictly the log. I would say this log is probably a tier log. Yeah, I think it's an A tier log. It's complementary to a lot of things. It goes well with other wood types if you're using like planks and whatnot. It's good for stone. So yeah, that's an easy A. To spruce logged non-stripped, I feel like that's an A, but it's above it. Like spruce is just easily the best wood. I think the non-stripped one of this is okay. It's good, but if I think yeah, I think it's just a step above this. Yeah, I don't know. I've never really done tier list before, so I don't really know what to say. The birchwood log, F tier, easiest F tier of my life. I don't think that one needs any explanation at all. That is an F tier log. Easy. Junglewood log, I would say, is a step above it. It's also bad. There's not a whole lot. If you're not doing a jungle themed build, there's nothing to do with it. Like this one at least can be used in like jungle themed builds. Birchwood for like builds sucks unless you're building birch trees. That is the only thing you would ever use this for is trees. It's just rebuilding trees. The jungle wood at least can be used in like tree houses and it looks good. You can't use the birchwood at all. Acacia stone or acacia log, B tier. Because you can use it with stone and it's an extra texture for like gray. That's also something I could add to the floor. I just remembered that. But yeah, it's a good like extra like gray block, very useful for texturing, stuff like that. I would put dark oak at the bottom of A. Actually, we'll flip these. Acacia is probably A because of the stone implications. Dark oak it's like a weird color in between like this and this, to where it's like not saturated enough to be like this, but not light enough to be that. So it's kind of hard to use sometimes. Most of the time, if I'm going to use like a log and not strip it, I'll use spruce over dark oak. Right? Or do I do it? No, I flipped that actually. I flipped that. Never mind. Dark oak is what I use most of the time over oak. If it's stripped, it's vice versa. I don't use the stripped dark oak as much as I use the stripped oak or the stripped spruce, but in terms of like the log, I think I use a lot more of the dark oak log than I do the spruce log. Mangrove, I have yet to really use this. I'd probably put it in C. Because it's like a smoother texture of like some of these other woods. Cherry wood, I would say C2. It's kind of one of those hard woods that it's kind of hard to mess with because of like the coloring, the like purplish pinky color. Another one that's kind of more of like a niche when it comes to builds. I'm sure there's a lot of good uses for it. Something I just haven't used yet. Like I think these are all like niche woods that have good applications. I have just yet to find them or use them. Now when it comes to like bamboo here, bamboo. This is considered, yeah, because this one isn't like the log one down here. I would say this is also like an F. Like it's just not. I don't think you would ever use this ever in a build. These like both of these woods are on the same level. I would maybe put this one's definitely above it because the blue is a little better. But they're very niche, very niche. Like you're only going to use them if you want like a cool like little floor or roof pattern. Or maybe if you're doing like a cyberpunk build with the blue one, but very niche, I would say. So that's all the regular logs. It's probably going to be a very bad list to be honest. I don't really use the logs a lot of the time. I would say the log that I use the most is probably the acacia one, just because I love doing stone builds, and it just adds a bit more texture. But other than that, I'm not a big. I probably should have done like stones tier list. I'll do that next. We'll do a stones tier list next because I suck. I don't use woods a whole lot because I don't really be building houses like that. But if I do, I normally strip the wood if I am going to use it. So this is probably more so like the list that I'm going to be cooking with. So I would say oak, stripped oak is a B. I think it's just a little bit too light to like mess with sometimes. It's hard to like get it to pair with. Dude, I'm losing my voice. It's hard to get it to pair with like a good block just because it's stripped. At least this is like a little darker. This is a little bit like too light. It's not as light as like the birch wood. Birch is like a actually yeah, I feel like that's right. Oh, thank you, Mom, for liking the live. Birch is just kind of a hard wood to use. This is an easy S tier. This one's like same level. I would say actually put that in F. I don't think you're ever use that one over that one. It's like an easy F tier wood. So like I would put this one here because the orange can be used in some good builds. Dark oak's an A. Mangrove, same thing. Pink wood. I'd put even pink wood in the B because the pink just looks so good on it. Same thing with the white. I think those are going to both be like B tiers. This is just like another like, why would you use this type of thing? These, like, I think that mangrove is just a better version of this. This one I think is on the same level as these. I'm not really explaining why. So that's all the logs. So I'll just explain. So like spruce wood, S tier, easy S tier. Stripped spruce wood is the best looking stripped log in the game. It's like light enough to where it matches with a lot of other woods or a lot of stones. To where like dark oak that's a step below it because sometimes it's too dark to match with certain wood type, other wood types or certain stones. So this is good for texturing with stone. This is just good for building like houses. Same thing here. It can go with other woods or stones as well. Actually, we'll bump up regular spruce. We'll do that. I think that's fair. This is hard to pair with some things just because it's a lot lighter than like this is, but it's not as bad as like the birch. Cherry stripped wood is very good because it's pink. It's fun to mess with if you're doing like pinky builds or like colored builds. Same thing with the white. It's another white texture. All the white textures in Minecraft are done pretty well. This one's just not as like flat as some of the other ones, like quartz or concrete. So, mangrove, like these three are just kind of niche. It's hard to like do actual builds with them. I'll drop these down. They're I have yet to find a good use for them in my personal opinion, but I'm sure people have found really good uses for them. They're just a bit more. I would probably throw this up because it's the gray. The gray can probably be useful in some other instances, kind of similar to this. I just use this more than I have this. Maybe this works better. I don't know. I have yet to really use it. Down here, the mangrove I haven't really used. Like I was saying, like the cherry I haven't really used because it's like the color is kind of weird. The birch is just kind of like a why would you really use this type of thing. I think you can make some decent patterns with it, but it's kind of hard. This one's just like a way more saturated, like magenta red, I would say, or like closer to like pinky red than this. And this red can be used in a lot more instances, so that's kind of why I put it here. Junglewood is just very niche. Say all of these is like kind of like you're only using it for one specific thing if you are using it at all. These are just bad. These are just horrible. All these woods are bad. We'll go with oak plank A, spruce plank S, birch plank D. I just don't really like the birch wood. It's just not a good wood type, really. Jungle planks, I'll put them on the same level. Acacia planks, that's what the orange is just not it. On the planks, I think this is kind of a better texture because it's not as like broken up as this, so you can use this one a little bit more than this. Dark oak S, mangrove. It's just not like it goes from being a decent red to like just too much going on red. Cherry wood, C tier. Nah, that's a B tier. Both of those are just so much like both of the like all this wood right here, perfect. Like perfect B tier. Bamboo planks, like E tier. Yeah, the rest of these are just E tier. Like I said, I probably should have done a stone tier list because I use stone a lot more and all the stone blocks a lot more. So I'll probably do that next time because the wood tier list I feel like I'm just like not well versed in because I don't do a whole lot of wood building. I do a lot of terraform building with stones and whatnot. So I'll probably have to do that the next time I do one of these because I feel like this is just not the best one. But I feel like it kind of makes sense, but it also kind of doesn't. I don't really have I didn't really have a criteria of what I was ranking these off of. So, yeah. With that being said, let's do the Wordle because I think we still have time for that. Did this download? Okay. It did. W. Where there it is. We'll just do the Wordle if we're gonna do anything. That'll probably be the best thing. Somebody here? Oh. Oh, he's got to stretch. He's got to stretch. Walk away and I'll follow you. There. See? He just had to do that. Earth. Ready. Okay. Is it like erase? I feel like is a good guess. Yeah. Okay. What could this be? RANE? ME? LE? FE? Well, that's not how you spell frappe. Okay. Grape probably would have been a better guess, but X-R-A-G-E. No. K-E? Break? No. No. Break? No. M-E? No. C-V-E? Brave? No. Fuck. Grave? Grave. Yeah. Yippee! We did it. Man, okay, I want to do the strands. Yeah, I know how to play this. Busybody Buzz? What the fuck? Pores. Word. The word. They word. Skew. Skut. Bets. It's something word. Okay, what's a hint? Rumor? Oh, gossip. Rumor, gossip. Tea. Spill the tea. Um, but. Rumor, gossip. What are words like that? Um, Rope. Um, Butts. Tattletale? No. Report? Oh. Dude, I can't see any words. The word here is throwing me off. Hearsay. There we go. But's the word. The word. Yeah, I tried the word already. It's something the word. Is it like um it's something the word. That's the word. Wait. Is it that's the word? No. Cuts the word. No. I don't know what it is. It's something the word. That's a saying that I can't think of. Date. Dater. Letters. What the heck? Scuttlebutt? I don't even know what that is. Spread the word. There we go. All right. That's going to be it for the stream. That that was a terrible tier list, I feel like. But oh well. I shall see you guys on Saturday. I'm not going to be live tomorrow. Again, it is my fiance's birthday, so we're going to hang out. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.